Some diseases announce themselves loudly, and some hide in silence. This one hid inside a family for decades, waiting. No symptoms, no warning, just one ordinary day that became their darkest. The disease that hides in plain sight. They were an ordinary family of 6, close, united, the kind of household where everyone knew everyone, except for the secret inside their bloodline. No one knew that 3 of them were walking around with ticking time bombs in their kidneys, a genetic condition, silently growing, silently destroying, Polycystic Kidney Disease, PKD, a disease that often remains invisible until the day it doesn't. It happened on a quiet afternoon. Their eldest son, 38 years old, was at home with his siblings, a healthy man by all appearances, strong, cheerful. No one suspected his kidneys were filled with cysts. He collapsed suddenly. No cry, no warning, just dropped to the floor. His siblings rushed to him, shouting his name. He wasn't breathing, his pulse faint, his lips slowly turning blue. One brother knelt beside him, lifting his head. Another ran for water. A third dialed for help. And then, in the middle of the chaos, D brother collapsed, right beside him. He had the same disease, the same silent killer, and no one knew. Their sister screamed their names, shaking both bodies. Neighbors rushed in. Someone shouted, "What is happening? Why are they falling?" No one had an answer, no illness, no known condition, nothing. The ambulance was still on the way when the unthinkable happened. The family patriarch, their father, rushed inside to help. He pushed through the crowd, calling out to his children, fear in his voice, confusion in his eyes. He bent down, touched his sons, and then his body went limp. He collapsed too. 3 bodies, motionless, in one room, all within minutes. No one could comprehend it. It didn't look real. It didn't feel real. It was as if something supernatural had entered the house. By the time the ambulances arrived, 2 of them were gone. The father was fading fast. The neighbors cried. The mother fell to her knees. The street filled with screams and confusion. In the hospital, doctors ran every test they could, EKGs, blood work, scans, toxicology, everything. Then the truth surfaced, quietly, shockingly. All 3 men had advanced polycystic kidney disease. Massive cysts had destroyed their kidneys. Their blood pressure had been rising for years. Their hearts and blood vessels had been under silent stress, which led to rupture and brain bleeds. Their bodies had been fighting battles no one could see. And the stress of one collapse triggered the next, and the next. A hereditary disease hidden inside a family for generations until the day it demanded to be seen. This tragedy taught one heartbreaking truth. Some diseases don't knock, they don't whisper, they don't warn, they hide, quietly, patiently, in plain sight. And sometimes the only way to survive is to uncover them before they reveal themselves. This was one family's story, a story of loss, pain, and a disease that hid behind silence. But there are more stories. More unseen illnesses, more mysteries living in the shadows of medicine.